I'd like to welcome everybody to iFly Young CCE Internship. I'm very excited to be the host and moderator for today's webinar. And my name is Linda Lee. For those who just joined the program for the first time, I'd like to provide a brief background of what CCE is and what we are doing. Next slide, please. CCE stands for Communication and Career Exploration, which contain two parts. One is CCE class, mainly is focused on high school students through a series of life skill classes to prepare the young generation for tomorrow's world. And the next part is where we are, CCE Pro, mainly serve college students and young professionals through respective internship programs and mentorship to explore viable career paths, to gain essential background knowledge, and to build a network of contacts with industry experts, which are essential when searching for a new job. So CCE also works closely with AtCloud, which is a separate platform for industry entrepreneurs to build and strengthen marketplace and leadership and alliance. So you can find out more information on cce.iflyyoung.com. And here's the QR code that you can take picture so you can log in later on. To start our program, we kindly ask you to hold your question to the end of this webinar and no video feeding during the program. So we have 5 honorable mentors today to present their respective tracks. Timothy Ma will mentor our Sales Associates Intern program. Nina Tsai will mentor our Facebook Ad Management Internship program. Kun Zan will mentor our Data Science and Machine Learning Internship program. Liju Huang will mentor our UX Design Internship program. Last but not least, Daniel Dean, who will mentor our Full Stack Software Engineering Internship program. So next slide. The thought behind why we create this internship program and why we specifically pick those 5 tracks. I would like to invite Timothy. Maybe you can share with us why we want to create this internship program. And Daniel, maybe you can share with us why we specifically pick those 5 tracks, please.
Absolutely. Thank you, Linda. This is Timothy here. Glad to be part of a panel today and welcome everyone. And I will be leading one of the internship program here. But before we diving into all the details of individual internship program that offer through this platform, I think it's important for us to share, how this group of mentors came together and why we launched this internship program. Right? What's the motivation why we're doing this? So when the iFly on CCE first started, it was started with the launch of a series of webinars, right? If you've been any of the CCE webinar before, we talk about topics ranging from financial technology, investment banking, consultings, and venture capital. And essentially, we try to be as broad as possible and then cover and sharing a wide range of career paths for you in the next generation. We believe webinar was a great starting point. And then we also see many of you get benefit of those webinar session, Q&A with the presenters, and then also have some follow-up as well. But however, we quickly realized there's some limitation of those webinar. Specifically, the amount of help that we can provide is limited within that 60 minutes presentation. So all of the mentor people participating in this program came together, and then we basically brainstorming and say, hey, what can we do, right? Anything that we can do it differently, right? We have a webinar that's a great way, but if you want to offer some of the long-term help and support, what can we do? And while during this brainstorming sessions, many of us actually reflect that in our own career path, we have the fortune to have great mentorship in our early career. And then many of us has been benefit tremendously through that mentorship throughout the career, even till today. So the idea of the CCE internship program was born, right? And then since then, we have gathered, you can see 5 track today. We gathered industry leader across data scientists, banking, finance, UX, visual design, business analytics, as well as the full stack software development to tailor an internship program for you and help you jumpstart your career path. I also want to share a short personal story here, and to provide more context why this will be relevant for you. When I look at my career, I did my undergrad and grad student as a Harvard design major, specifically in electrical engineer. I thought my career path was set to Harvard design. However, as you may know, especially in 2020, just like what I experienced in 2008, life will always take an unexpected turn, right? When I graduated during that financial crisis year, I wasn't able to find any opening in Harvard design, but I was fortunate enough to land my first job as a technical sales at Cisco. And because of this opportunities, it opened up my eyes and then start a whole new career path that I didn't know, or I never learned that in school. And I was able to go in through different roles like sales, marketing, business development, and eventually find my true passion as a product manager. And this is an experience that this internship program is about. It's designed to help you find your career, but not only just help you land a career, but help you to find your passion. What is your true passion about when you graduate from school and then when you start your career? So this internship program will help you find your passion through mentorship. And also we will provide the relevant support such as real world training, exercise to really help you not only land a career, but find your true passion when you start it. So Linda, I'll give the mic back to you.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much, Timothy. Daniel, would you like to share? There's so many jobs and career in the world, and why we specifically picking those 5 tracks that we are presenting today.
All right, thank you, Linda. Daniel here. Greetings from Austin, Texas. Happy holidays to all, and thank you for joining us. I think Tim has said it all. I have just 1 or 2 to add to it. I think when you look at a nonprofit organization like ours, the story always have 2 sides, to give and receive. And for us mentors, we're trying to bless the next generation with internships. And in return, when the interns grow up to be, a full-fledged eagle, they could pass the spirit on. And that's why this ecosystem is so important. And that's what it is all about. If you look at the world around us, software engineering, hardware engineering, business, they're deeply impacted by technology. In fact, it is technology and the pandemic that brought us all together. Started with a casual talk, but then the tracks formed shape. So if you look at it, 5 is a magic number that just came to be. Marketing, sales, data science, product design, front-end development, web stack. That says it all. I think if you come and join us, you're off to a great start in your career. And I'll conclude it there. Back to you, Linda.
Thank you, Daniel. I think that's why our program, we have a name for this internship called Soaring Eagle. And thank you so much for the sharing behind the thought that why we create this program.